Welcome to the module 2, module 12, which is speaking about the retrospective data, generalizability. How can we use it in AI? This is a question that bothers most of us. To take us through this journey, we have two eminent speakers, Dr. Anguraj Sadananda, who is going to speak about this topic, and Dr. Prakash Attali, who is going to moderate the session. Just to introduce the speaker, Dr. Anguraj is a leading cancer system biologist at Institute of Cancer Research UK. He holds a PhD in cancer biology with advanced training in genomics and computational oncology, and he has built globally validated molecular classification systems in colorectal and other cancers. We still look at his what we call as the classification systems in our real practice. He has been recipient of multiple EU fundings and fellowships, and his work is supported by major international grants with publications in journals like Nature Medicine, Nature, and Cancer Cell. His rigorous work on large retrospective datasets and multi-omics integration makes him exceptionally well suited to speak on how past data can be critically evaluated and responsibly translated into present-day clinical decisions. That's what is our topic today. The moderator, Dr. V.S. Prakash Attali, he is an accomplished academician and a thought leader, currently associated with IIM Lucknow. He holds advanced degrees in management, including PhD in management, and a strong focus on analytics, decision sciences, real-world data, and more importantly, data privacy and data security. Welcome, Dr. Anguraj. Please let our viewers know what you're going to teach us.
Thank you, Dr. Attali, for this wonderful opportunity. This is the right timing to talk about retrospective data. Imagine this, there are two patients, let's say colorectal cancer at same stage, but one is told you have poor survival. The other one gets a completely different outlook. Not because medicine changed overnight, because AI guiding the decision without outdated information. And here is a problem. We don't talk a lot about it. AI is often trained on the past, but used in the present. In cancer alone, treatments have evolved very recently. Let's say in 3 to 5 years, things have moved from chemotherapy to targeted therapy to immunotherapy. So an AI trained 5 to 10 years back is not going to have enough information that is already out of date. And it gets worse. An AI trained in one population may not work in another. We have large data and projects working between India and the Western world. And genomics differ a lot. Genetics differ, subtypes differ, but still we adapt to the Western world-based treatment because AI prescribes it, and that's a wrong treatment for the patient. So before we trust any AI tool, 3 questions we should ask. 1, when was it trained? Where was it trained? Who was it trained on? Because data has shelf life, like Dr. Attali said, and using the wrong AI is like practicing medicine with expired knowledge. In the full talk, I will show real-time data with examples where things could go wrong and where things could go right, and how to avoid when things go wrong. So looking forward to giving the talk.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anguraj. It's very, very interesting. Dr. Prakash.
Thank you.
You are from
Thank you very much, Anguraj.
Tech background, and why should the doctors learn about this?
Yeah. See, thank you, Dr. Suresh, and thank you, Anguraj. I just want to start saying that if AA fails, will AA fails loudly? No. AA fails very quietly. That sometimes you even don't know that it is failing. So it is very, very important for us to know the dark side effects whenever you are trying to make best use of it. I always try to talk to my students. The purpose of the brakes is not to stop the car, but is to facilitate car go faster. So the moment that you know the limitations of the data that you are feeding for AI algorithms, your perspectives of making better decisions with AI will increase. So don't see any of these particular things. It is very, very important to understand these new perspectives for all the doctors such that AI can be best utilized. To give few examples, saying that the retrospective nature, because sometimes systems fail retrospectively. The way how you try to see the data irrelevance or not data contextualization. That means some of the treatment that I give to one of the patients in AIMS versus some of the treatment, the same advice for the same symptoms that I might give to the patient in a remote village may not work because the data was trained based on XYZ scenario, but is it generalizable for the scenarios for everyone? This generalizability takes the call by the doctors in which, oh, fine, this is the training and this is the reason this output is coming. I can contextualize for my current context to apply my own judgment over here. So for you to understand the retrospective nature in terms of the failures of AI, in terms of understanding the generalizability, and most importantly, the shelf life. People always tell that probably the pre-COVID scenario or data training may not really work in the post-COVID scenarios where people might be having a different patterns, the way how they respond to a specific medicines or something like that. That's what we always tell, saying that the weather predictions are going to be true in this world after global warming or not. Is altogether is something very interesting debate that every time I have predicted that this time rains comes, but this time rains is not coming because probably it takes some maturity for AI to understand the global warming phenomena and to include more variables related to this particular thing to identify the new patterns. So this is very, very important. So some of the leading banks have a mandate to change their lending algorithms once in a 5 years mandatorily. So probably this 5 years is something which is very contextual to a bank because they are under the regulatory guns and they cannot change their things so frequently. So each and every subdomain in the medicine might be having a specific pattern saying that I need to purge the data by this particular thing. The contextual usability of this particular thing, a lot of disclaimers I always keep is very important for the people to look into this particular thing before doctors take the decisions. So I would urge, please listen to Dr. Anguraj, which has great medicine perspectives, do's and don'ts in terms of the usage of the data, understanding where he rightly mentioned from where it is coming, how it is being used, all these things. I am also curious to listen to those particular things during the session, and I will be more than happy to moderate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Prakash. So see you on 15th of April at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. India time. Thank you very much.